This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purposes only. This video was recorded November the 20th, 2025. Enjoy the video, like, comment, and subscribe.
Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. She's lovely. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
Hey y'all, today's video is DDTS episode 624. I forgot to include some stuff in the main topic of the video, so I'm gonna include this. I just want to express my opinion. Basically, the description and the plot of this video is that Ray Potts basically tried to shoot his shot with content creator Alpha Ant after he announced his retirement from the adult entertainment business. Anthony Ant also says that after 5 years or whichever he started, he will be retiring and better yet calling it quits, and says that he wants to try a new chapter in life. Ray Potts took it upon himself to comment on the Alpha Ant's comment and says to basically give him a shot that they think that they could and should collab. And after Ray Potts explains to him and elaborates that he does not know why Alpha Ant is ignoring him, Alpha Ant basically says this, and I quote, and Alpha Ant's quote pretty much, I'm not attracted, and I'm not interested. So basically, Ray Potts didn't take that too well. He basically says he does not care if Ian is telling him no, he still wants to try. It gives desperately and everything else. However you want to see it and play it. That's what I want to say. And I'm also going to say this. Basically, it gives desperately. It gives like Ray Potts is desperate. It gave like he's desperate. It gives that for some reason he wants to be the attention span. And me, for sure and for once, I can say every content creator and every person is not going to find you attractive. Every person is not going to want to always sleep with you. It does not matter how good you look, what kind of body physique you have, what kind of personality you have. Everybody is just not with that and with you on all those types of levels. Basically, it's like, accept it. Accept that you got rejected. I understand rejection is real, but at some point in time, you have to understand that every content creator is not into you like you into them. And that goes in relationships, peoples, and all that. But I just wanted to put that description in before you start the remainder of the video. You will be hearing me talk about that later on in the video once you continue to watch the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 624. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me today. I hope y'all are doing wonderful. Happy Thursday. It is November the 20th, 2025. I hope y'all are doing wonderful. Thank y'all for joining me. And today's episode is going to be yet another tea video, allegedly. Everything in this video is alleged. And also, if you haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you get new videos when they are available. I received an article Last night, actually, I was tagged in a article, and I discovered it last night on Facebook because I don't really get on Facebook like that. But now now I have a reason to get on Facebook a little bit more because I have another page that is related to my YouTube. I made another page, a backup page that I post my YouTube content on, which you can be expecting and everything. I know I'm behind, but I'm going to eventually be posting some things today, what I have done so far, the content and everything. So I really want to thank each and every one of y'all that has been supporting me, that has been tuning into my content, leaving comments and everything. I also have another video that I will be doing, but it won't be no hot gossip, no hot tea video, but it's gonna be a video that I think we all should be able to use and listen to. Today's video, it's going to be very, very, very full of tea. And today we're going to be talking about adult content creators. We're going to be talking about adult content creator Ray Potts and Alpha Ant. Now, let me go on and tell you, I don't know too much about Alpha Ant. I know a little bit about Ray Potts, but not a lot. But the reason I'm doing this video, not only because I was tagged in it, but because even though I'm a content creator, even though I talk about stuff in entertainment, music, or news that goes on in everyday life, I still love to touch on it, even though if it is alleged, you know what I'm saying? I love to talk about content. I love to talk about a lot of different things on my YouTube channel, and that's what I love. So what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about Ray Potts and him getting rejected by a content creator. So I'm basically going to give my opinion, give my perspective, what I think about this whole scenario. But first, I'm going to read an article which I have up here. I screenshotted it so basically y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't believe me, you can go look it up. Go on Twitter, go on Twitter X, same thing, and you can see the same thing that I'm got here right now. But basically, go on Facebook or whatever you know, wherever you can find it. But I'm gonna read what this content creator Alpha Ant had to say. This is what he said, and then I'm gonna read what Ray Potts said. And then after I read what Ray Potts said, I'm gonna give my opinion, give my perspective, and everything. So here we go. Again, everything in this video is alleged. Now, alleged. So here we go. So yes, I will no longer be making content. Come the new year, IDK y'all, I turned 30 this year and I lost all interest in this. I have no interest in editing, collaborating, or filming. It's been 5 years and the money was great. I have no regrets, but money isn't the root of happiness. I think it's time I choose this chapter and grow into something else. There's a lot of wicked, malicious energy and lost souls in this game that I don't want to be affiliated with. I've outgrown this and it's time for me to let it go. Okay, so eventually Alpha Ant is the one that made this post. Now we're gonna go ahead and read what Ray Potts, another content creator, had to say. And I'm going to give you a rundown on who I know who Ray Potts is and what he has been getting into and what he has been affiliated with in the peoples. And scandals, if you will. I'm not going to say scandals, but I'm going to say alleged tea. Ray Potts, another content creator, replied to his comment posted on the Affluence comment with, "You should link with me before you quit. IDK why you ignore me or whatever, but I think the collab would be a lit and worth it 100. Alpha Ant responds with, "No thanks." Ray Potts responds with, "Hello, I don't care about a N-word telling me no. Just tell me why," laughing emoji. Alpha Ant responds with, "I'm not attracted. That's the why." Ray Potts then again responds with, "You ain't gotta be attracted, but my D better than all the D you've taken already." Smiley face emoji, blushing emoji. Alpha Ant comment, he says, "I would never in my entire lifetime in the next da 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 let anyone climb my back, no offense. You just ain't nothing I want. Now I've ignored you this long, I'm gonna go back to doing that." And that's the last opinion and comment that Alpha Ant made. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, y'all. So that is the comments where those two exchanged on the post. Now it's time for me to do my elaboration, give my opinion, give my perspective on the whole thing. And y'all know me. If you've been watching my content all this time, y'all know I give my opinion, I give my perspective, I give everything that there is to give. And I will even take accountability to say, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going to give my elaboration. But y'all probably want to know, if y'all don't know who Ray Potts is or Alpha Ant is, I can tell you a little bit about Ray Potts, but Alpha Ant, I don't know too much, but all I know, he was a content creator. That's all I know about him. Ray Potts is another story, and he has a history of getting into it with some creators. So yeah. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, y'all. Now let's get back to it. So Ray Potts, he has been alleged to have gotten into it with a bunch of creators, disagreements, or however you want to put it. He has gotten into it with other content creators, which I think, in my opinion, was one of the biggest fallouts that it was. He got into it with Nico Analysis, who is also a content creator, who is also a YouTuber, who also does adult entertainment. And I watched some of his work, no tea, no shade, it's all love over here, about Nico Analysis. But let's just say this. Ray Potts did say something that we both can agree on. I'm not pretty sure many of us can agree on. Let's just say, when you are in adult entertainment, and if you talk that talk like, "Oh, I can take it," but then when it's time to come to taking it, you're running away from it. Like, you can't handle what comes along with the territory. If you know, you know. Don't talk that talk and be like, "Oh, I can take it," but then when it comes to taking it, you're running away like a little puppy dog. And you know you weren't about that life. Let's just put it in that way. And I will be right back with the aftermath. 1 second. So basically, what Ray Potts was saying, that Nico Analysis allegedly And his quote, he don't know how to take DICK. And I can basically vouch for that. I can basically say I watched one of Nico Zalalis's videos where he was with either Fat Rabbit Killer or Yardy, I don't know, whichever content creator it was. And basically, when it came to him trying to receive other than giving, let's just say he couldn't take it and he was running. Not saying that he is a bad content creator, because he's not. It's just that, you know, let's just say everybody ain't good at everything. I'm just gonna put it in that way. That's basically what allegedly Ray Potts was saying about Nico Analysis, and among other things that was said among the two. But I will agree with Ray Potts on that. Ray Potts, he has gotten into it with Nico Analysis. He was at a party at a Airbnb, whatever you call them things, with other content creators. I know Rico Pruitt was there. That's about the only person that I recognize. You know, they was all in the pool, and you know, they was having their fun. Actually, I done a video on that. I would actually put that video in my description. If y'all would like to see, and if y'all don't, that's totally fine. I don't want to make y'all uncomfortable. I know y'all are some of y'all on here that's follow my page is very religious, and I respect y'all's beliefs. But I'm talking about when they was at the Airbnb, Airbnb, whatever it's called, and this Mexican dude, I think he was Mexican mixed with black. I'm gonna call him, he's, black and Mexican, I believe. And he was either on some type of drug or something. I don't know what he was on, or drunk, had too much to drink, and things just went left after that. If you know, you know. Actually, I will put that video in my description so y'all will know what I'm talking about. But let's just fast forward to this topic. I don't know too much about Alpha Ant, but I just know a little bit about Ray Potts, and I'm going to basically just elaborate on this whole topic that we're talking about today. Basically, with the exchanges that the two content creators have given each other, it's safe to say when Alpha Ant basically told Ray Potts, I'm not attracted. That's why I don't want to collab with you. Like, I don't find you attractive. I don't want to collab with you. I'm not feeling you. Basically, if someone would have told me that, if somebody would have told me that, which I've been told that, like, they're not interested in me, I'm not their type, etc., I'm not going to have no choice but to accept it. The way allegedly that Ray Potts was going about it is like he was desperate to have this content creator collab with him before he retires, before he gives up all of adult content creating. Now, I don't know what chapter is going to be next in Alpha's Ant portfolio, but it seems like to me when Alpha Ant says in the post that, it's been 5 years and the money was great, and he says he has no regrets, and he says money isn't the root of all happiness, and he says he thinks it's time to close the chapter. So basically, when somebody says it's time to close the chapter, it means to let it go. It means they're letting it go. It means they want something new. It means that, it's been a good ride, but it's time for another opportunity that does not have anything to do with this and that and the third. So yeah, if somebody tells me I'm not attracted and I'm not interested, accept that and just let it go. Don't ask no questions. Just accept it and let it go. But it seems like to me, when Alpha Ant basically said what he said in his post, Ray Potts, I guess he jumped at the opportunity to be like, well, let me see before he retires with this other content creator, would he like to collab with me? Basically, Ray Potts basically didn't even ask or anything. He basically just assumed that this other content creator, Alpha Ant, was like, you should link with me before you quit. IDKY, you should ignore me. But whenever I think the collab will be worth it 100. So basically, Ray Potts has, it seems like to me, Ray Potts has allegedly been stalking him. Basically been messaging him, trying to get in contact with him. And basically, it seems like to me that this other content creator, Alpha Ant, has not been responding. Basically, it seems like to me that it's full of desperation. It's given stalkerish, when a person stalk you. And basically, Alpha Ant is basically like, no thanks, I'm good. And basically, Ray Potts is like, I don't care if a N is telling me no, just tell me why, laughing emoji. And then Alpha Ant in his serious reply, I'm not attracted. That's the why. If a person tells me that, I'm just gonna take the L. I'm just gonna accept the fact and just go along with it. If a person don't want me, does not want to collab with me, does not want to be in the same room as me, then hey, I'm going to have to accept it. Because I'm not going to force myself to be in a room or be in a presence with somebody that does not like me, that does not feel the way I feel. Because you can pick up atmosphere, you can pick up energy. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can, but some people can't just take the hint. And I feel like Ray Potts is one of them people. Like, it's given desperation. It's given, I need this, I need this, I need this. Honestly, I watched a little bit of Ray Potts content. I ain't gonna lie, I went back and watched just one video, and believe it or not, it's okay, but it's something that I wouldn't watch over and over again. I'm just gonna say that. Pretty much. I'm just gonna put it in that way, form of fashion, no tea, no shade. I'm so sorry for the interruptions, y'all. But hey, we getting this done today. So basically, it's giving desperation. It's giving, I need this. I'm going broke. Maybe, I don't know, but I really need this collab. And that's the thing. You're gonna have to realize this for anybody, even me. I had to realize that I may be attracted to somebody. I might feel a way about somebody, but that same person that I feel a way for might not feel the same way for me. And I have to accept the fact if that person's not feeling me in the same way. Because honestly, this the thing. Ain't everybody that you might find attractive, that you think is fine, that you think is gorgeous, that you think is beautiful, everybody don't want to sleep with you. It don't matter how beautiful you is. Everybody don't want to sleep with you. Everybody's not interested in sleeping with a lot of peoples, especially if everybody has already been in that same person or with those same peoples. Don't nobody want leftovers. Don't nobody want nobody else leftovers that they done had, that they done used a lot to the core. Don't nobody want nothing that is loose. Don't nobody want nothing that is loose like the Grand King. As soon as you go in the Grand King, and it's like you can stuff so much stuff up in there, you ain't gonna know when it's full because it's loose. Once it's loose, it's not gonna stay in. Cause when it comes in cause once it goes in and it comes back out, what's the point? Just my opinion. But when you are in the adult entertainment industry, I can say you have to have chemistry. You have to have that connection. And honestly, that's just my opinion. I really feel like if nobody wants to collab with you and if they don't feel that about you, and if they already said in the post that they are retiring and they're leaving the adult entertainment alone, leave it alone. Just accept it. If nobody says that they're not attracted, there's no attraction, accept it and let it go. But that's just my opinion. So, my question is to y'all, what do y'all think about this whole situation? Do y'all agree with Alpha Ant or do y'all agree with Ray Potts? Do you think Alpha Ant let Ray Potts down easy? Do you think Ray Potts still gonna try to collab with him? Do you think Ray Potts overstepped? Do you think if a person says that they're not interested or attracted, do you think that they should stick to their guns and stay true to their word? What do you think? And that would be the end of my video. Put it in the comments what you think about this whole situation. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with another video as soon as possible. I hope y'all enjoy. And that will be my video of DDTS episode 624. I love y'all and thank you. And I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.